They don't want to talk about this, Andre. I can help y'all. I know these folks, that's a code. He's trying to break up y'all home, break up y'all marriage. I ain't trying to break up nothing. I want to see these people saved. But you're not saving them when you're there with them and you know, I'm watching you. Why would he tell Ezekiel to dig through the wall? Because before Ezekiel couldn't see it. I want you to lay your eyes on what these people do. He said, look at what they portray here on these walls. Go, he said, when I opened the door, I looked. He said, I seen all those above. Right quick, come on. Let me see what he said. Ezekiel chapter 8 right quick. Ain't going to take long. Y'all got their money. I just want y'all to see something right quick. Wonderful Savior. Y'all good. I'm going to help y'all out there, feast. Everybody, because we're going to get this stuff right. We're going to quit this junking around stuff. This stuff not helping nobody. It ain't helping us. Ain't helping. That's bad. I had conviction as a drug dealer. Anything, I just had conviction for dealing drugs. I had conviction as a drug dealer for laying with junkies. And it was only because I looked at, I felt like a junkie. Now, if I'm laying on top of sinners and I ain't supposed to be no, I'm going to get some kind of conviction. Especially somebody I'm supposed to love. Oh. 8th chapter of the book of Ezekiel.
Amen.
Let's see what happened. Verse 1. Listen.
And it came to pass.
What happened, son?
In the 6th year, in the 6th month, in the 5th day of the month,
as
I sat in mine house, and the elders of Judah sat before me, that the hand of the Lord fell there upon me.
What happened, son?
Then I beheld, and lo, a likeness as the appearance of fire. From the appearance of his loins, even downward, fire. And from his loins, even upward, as the appearance of brightness, as the color of amber.
Come on.
And he put forth the form of an hand, and took me by a lock of mine head. And the Spirit lifted me up between the earth and the heaven, and brought me in the visions of God to Jerusalem.
Who that sound like? Yeshua. He was between earth and heaven when he was on the cross. Come on.
To the door of the inner gate that looketh toward the north. Where was the seat of the image of jealousy.
Come on.
Which provoketh to jealousy.
Listen.
And behold, the glory of
the
God.
Seat of jealousy, which provoketh the jealousy. In the north, that's going to put them, 3 people there. Reuben, son. Judah, praise. Levi, attach. My son, praise, attach. Come on. In the north, this is where he told you Lucifer was going to sit. He saw the seat of jealousy and the image of jealousy. Come on.
And behold, the glory of the God of Israel was there.
Why wouldn't it be there? In the north. Wouldn't it just make sense? They read it. It don't make no sense to y'all do it. I ain't even want this. But this is what I can't afford to do. It would make sense that the Spirit of God would be there. In the north, literally a son, praise, and attach. Listen.
According to the vision that I saw in the plain.
Come on, son.
Then said he unto me,
what he told you, son?
Son of man.
Son of man.
Lift up thine eyes now the way toward the north.
What happened?
So I lifted up mine eyes the way toward the north. And behold, northward at the gate of the altar, this image of jealousy in the entry.
Come on, son.
He said furthermore unto me, Son of man, seest thou what they do? Even the great abominations that the house of Israel committeth here.
Y'all hear that? He said, I want you to look and see what these people do, even the great abominations which the house of Israel commit. Come on, son.
That I should go far off from my sanctuary.
Wow. That I should stay there with them.
That I should go far off from my sanctuary.
You know what's dangerous about this? God looked at this. I just want you to see. So when they start inquiring, want to know, is the Lord among us? And you tell them no. Look at what they do. I want you to see why I'm leaving them. Because there's no way I can stay in this. This is the house. You understand that? He wanted them to look at. You see why I'm leaving this house. They're tight. Only me break up y'all marriages. Only me. Why did he leave? Why didn't he try to stay and save them? See if he can help them along. He said, I want you to look. Look at the gate toward the north. Look at me where I sit and look at the spirit of jealousy on me. Look at why I go far off from my house because of the abomination which these people commit. Now y'all gonna tell me you sitting in foolishness? That's retarded. Come on, son.
But turn thee yet again.
I'm gonna tell me why my wife with some pants on. A woman shall not wear that which pertains to a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are a blessing.
Abomination.
But I can sit and watch that. For whatever reason, a dumb old God leave his house. Explain to me how this works. He looked at how in the world I'm going to sit in here and watch you commit abomination. Y'all done high. Explain to me how this man wouldn't stay in his house. This is crazy. Come on, son.
But turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations.
That ain't all you're going to see. You don't see earrings. You don't see makeup, eyebrow art, haircut. You already been taught against this. None of this don't bother y'all. This is crazy. Do y'all even believe in God? Do y'all know this just got in the Bible tonight? Come on, son.
And he brought me to the door of the court. And when I looked, behold, a hole in the wall.
A hole in the wall. You know what folks tell you? Man, if you ain't going no hole in the wall. Folks try to take it away. I'm not going no hole in the wall. What happened, son?
Then said he unto me,
what did he say, son?
Son of man.
Do what, son?
Dig now in the wall.
They don't want to do that. You know what happens if you start digging under? You know what they do? You know what folks tell you? If you don't want to find nothing, don't go looking for it now. You know what he just told them? Dig through that hole. Come on, son.
And when I had digged in the wall.
When I dug through, when I started investigating, what happened, son?
Behold, a door.
A door. What happened, son?
And he said unto me.
What did he say?
Go in and behold the wicked abominations
I ain't
that
even
they
finna
do
go
here.
in there, because whatever going on there between them and the Lord.
Go in and
they ain't
behold.
in my business. Listen, you got to sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around somebody else's.
Go in.
That's not what he said. A lot of us, truth be told, we don't want to investigate that because we know it's more than that. He told him to go and tell him what happened, son, when he went in.
So I went in and saw.
I went in and I started speculating.
And saw.
And I saw. What happened, son?
And behold, every form of creeping things, the abominable beasts, and all the idols of the house of Israel, portrayed upon the wall round about.
Lord have mercy. They're so stupid. They leave the evidence right there for you. You still act like you can't see it. Man, so I went in the hole. You start digging. All it was a hole, right? You keep scratching at something, that hole will get big. He said, there go a door right there. When I went in that door, I looked at that and said, these niggas done lost their mind. All this going on in here? Come on, son.
And there stood before them 70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel.
What happened, son?
And in the midst of them stood Jaazaniah, the son of Shaphan, with every man his censer in his hand. And a thick cloud of incense went up. Then said he unto me,
what happened, son?
Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark?
This is the sad part. Y'all know this stuff going on. You think I believe a pant well walking out, my wife wearing pants, that's all she doing? That's all she going to be doing. It's going to be some more stuff. It's going to be some more stuff. It ain't going to be just no haircutting and no platinum. It ain't just going to be no earrings now and no little dye. It's going to be some more junk. It ain't going to be more just the weed. But you know how we do. I ain't trying to find that. Whatever come up, the Lord going to find out. He just told him right there, son, don't be stupid. Dig through that hole. When you start investigating, you're going to see it's some more junk. But we don't want to know. Because you know what happens once we know? I'm guilty. It's just like the 5th chapter book of Leviticus told you. When you know it's sin and you come to the knowledge of it, you know you're guilty of it, right? Oh, this is why we got to take such a hard stance on sin, folks. Amen. Y'all keep thinking everything comfortable and y'all keep coming up with your own mind. If y'all can see more than me, why are you here? You can't see more than me. You setting up making a fool out of yourself. You can't be saved doing no foolishness like that. He told him, man, look at why I left. Some of y'all pride gonna catch you. I don't want nobody to look at me and my wife, they're gonna be wondering. One thing about it, they can make sure she ain't love me because I've been committing adultery. She love me because I've been beating on her, I've been cheating, I've been smoking weed, I've been hypocrite. She loved me because I took a stand. Everybody that loved God, it wasn't called God was hypocrite. People walked off from him. When you should have told them what to do, them 72 men walked off. They walked out because he was a hypocrite. He dropped the standard. They walked out because they couldn't do it. 12 stood with him. He looked at, when you take a stand, folk going to have to leave, or you going to leave one. You ain't going to have it, the old folks said. You can't have your cake and ice cream and eat it too. You got to let something go if you're going to be saved. It's just, if you're going to help people, you don't realize how effective you can be if you take a stand. You'll think you're ineffective because they had moved. But one thing they got to deal with, you got to look at, ain't that with you though. You got to look at it. Whatever you come up with, whatever you go and say, whatever lie you got to get to make your life feel better, you're going to have to always live with. I'm not there with you though. You know it's going to trouble you. It's going to bother you. It's going to work on you. I'm going to keep a standard. Eventually, if it's for you to be saved, you're going to hearken and you're going to come. But if you died, I'm sitting here with you and I didn't warn you and I let you go down, I don't see how I can't bear some of the brunt of that blame. I just don't see how I'm going to bear some of the brunt of the blame. Because what did I really do to help you? When no man had never hated his own flesh, but nourished and cherished it, even as the Mashiach does the synagogue? Come on, I love me. There's no way in the world I'm comfortable with me going to hell. How can I be comfortable with my wife and kids going to hell? That's great. That's a moron. That is a moron. How could a woman be comfortable with her husband going to hell? That's crazy. That's retarded. We here together and I'm good with you going to hell. I'm good watching you go straight in destruction and my kids straight. That's crazy. I just don't know how y'all think. What he was talking about, we got to get one mind. We ain't got it. Because what this say he did, hitherto my father worked, I worked. Now they want to kill him. Not just because he broke the Sabbath, but he being a man said that God was his father, making himself what? Equal. If God couldn't stay with his wife when she was committing abomination, ain't no way in the world I'm going to be God's son. I'm going to sit in there with you.
Have mercy.
I don't know how that's going to work. He told me he was the son of God. Only reason I believed it, he did the same thing God did. He said, I can show you why I love my house. Now, I don't know what lie she told, but I can show you why I love my house. That tight on y'all, ain't it? That tight. Huh? We say he was the son of David. He can show you reference where I can show you where I correlate to show you I'm the son of David. I can show you how I correlate the records to come along and be the son of God. Where's your correlation? He went sat there and watched this woman commit no abomination. Even when he told her to return to him, she's got to get rid of that junk. He said, you can't come back here with that. We're going to be in the same mess that we were the first time. Y'all help yourself and help these women and help your husband by taking a stance. Y'all keep thinking you're not helping these people. Watch everybody that sign off on your junk. Look at where they at. Show me somebody that sign off your junk. Show me where they at. They ain't no doing well. Y'all take a doing stance. Amen. Yeah, it's going to hurt. You're going to be saved. You think it didn't hurt that man being nailed to the cross? It wasn't supposed to feel good. You got to crucify the flesh. Amen. Just gonna imagine it. Right quick, 9th chapter of the book of Ezekiel. This is the stand we have to take. It's tight, man. It's just such that I can't help you. I can't help you. It's such that you gotta tell folks. Hey, but the man said, can two walk together except they be agreed? Why you think he was telling them that? He was trying to tell Israel, why you think I left you? Because if folks see you doing this junk and they see me, what they gonna think? They see me and my wife in the mall, she got on pants. What they going to be saying? Man, his wife going to hell. His wife sinner, their wife commit sin. Man, his wife knows she wrong. What you think they saying?
You're right with her.
They looking at me. They looking at me more than just about they looking at her. They looking at her and they looking right back at me. They looking at her, they looking right back at me. They figuring, you do go along with it. You got to go along. What y'all going to be thinking? You see me and my wife out in the street, so she got what you going to be thinking? That's her? What you going to be thinking, Kim? Both of them. Y'all know good and well, ain't no way in the world you ain't going to be thinking about it. You see with them earrings, that makeup, that lipstick on, Brother Cat, what you thinking? That's her? Disobedience, and I'm right there with her. Now, if you see about herself, you're going to be saying, I know Pastor don't know about it. I know he going to cut the food. They see me, you're going to be saying, so you know about it. So you go along with it. I don't get it. I really don't get y'all thinking pattern. The people of God are people that suffer. We suffer for what we believe. You ain't got to go put no nails in your hands and none in your feet, but you're going to wind up putting something in your lifestyle when you start taking a stand for truth. This way going to keep you back from some things. In order for you to be elevated and be regarded, it's going to cost you something. You don't do it because you hate them. You do it because I love you, and I just can't sit here and watch you go to hell in my face. If people can't do what I tell them, I just really let them go. I had one I put out one time. She had me she could still pay her tithe. I told her I couldn't take her tithe. She said, I got to pay my tithe. I said, I'll be honest with you. I can't pass you. I wouldn't take your money. Anybody going to say, I want your, I do you injustice. What I like taking your money I can't pass to you? I know if you ain't got a shepherd, you're going to hell, but send me your tithes. These people send me, how many times y'all hear me tell these people send their money in and not down, you got to get you a shepherd to watch over your soul. Then how in the world are y'all sit here and watch these people go wrong in your face, in your house, on your watch, in your bed? That's crazy. At some point, I got to question what I believe. At some point, I got to question what I believe, what I tell myself. Because when I read that man saying he left his wife, he said, man, I can't, what happened? He said, go, man, go look at my house. Here go my key. Go look through my house, man, and look for yourself. That's why I'm gone. You know, your wife said you was a faggot. Go to my house and look for yourself and see. That's what he wanted him to see, because he know how folk run their mouth. Before they start running their mouth, you dig through the wall and look for yourself. You'll see what was going on in there. He said, you see why I went far. I ain't go next door again. He said, I went far from it. He said, I can't stay around there and see that, man. It's something y'all, how many of y'all can see y'all wife with another man? I'm gonna have to go to Jupiter and stay up on Jupiter. He looked at, I can't be around it. I can't watch that stuff. He said, I can't see it. I just don't even be bothered with it. It's no, because I don't go along with it. Come on, son. This 9th chapter right quick. I'll let y'all go. For whatever reason, Lord, let me put this out here. If it can help somebody, it can help you. If it damn you, then it still help you. Isn't that right? At the end of the day, it's our souls. We'll mess around. Man, we'll be hypocrites like these other people. I had a guy call me a preacher from the Israel of God. His wife a police, but she out there with some pants on, share. Well, you know what I'm saying, brother, you got to look at she got a job. You a hypocrite. Amen. I said, you teach against it. Your wife got on pants on a gun. I said, is you serious? I said, man, these folk here. How I'm preaching about women not wearing pants? My wife got on pants down there with a gun on her side at the courthouse. Hypocrite. Man, these folks so done stupid. Because you know what they look at? They think it's good enough for you, but ain't good enough for my family. Why am I giving you something my family can't get? How that work? Why my family ain't getting the same thing you get? Come on, son. Finish this up. 9th chapter.
Amen.
Listen to the 9th chapter. Y'all done heard it before. Listen, come on, son.
He cried also in mine ears.
Now he cried also in my ears.
With a loud voice.
What happened, son?
Saying.
What did he say, son?
Cause them that have charge over the city.
To do what?
Draw near.
And do what, son?
Even every man with his destroying weapon in his hand.
Come on, son.
And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate.
Yeah.
Which lieth toward the north.
Yeah.
And every man a slaughter.
Look where they come from. They coming from the north. Where are they coming from? That's where the spirit of jealousy and the seed of jealousy. That's what the Most High say he at.
Amen. He
said, I'm sending some men from my altar. Come on, listen what happened.
And every man a slaughter weapon.
This is what these men came with, a slaughtering weapon, not a crying tower. What happened, son?
And one man among them was clothed with linen.
Yes, sir.
With a writer's inkhorn by his side.
And what did he do, son?
And they went in and stood beside the brazen altar.
And what did they do, son?
And the glory of the God of Israel was gone up from the cherub.
Come on,
whereupon
son.
He was.
Come on, son.
To the threshold of the house.
Yeah.
And he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side.
What did he do, son?
And the Lord said unto him,
what did he tell him, son?
Go through the midst of the city.
And do what?
Through the midst of Jerusalem.
Now he told him to go through the midst of the city. Go through the streets of Jerusalem. What do he want me to do, son, with my writer inkhorn?
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Let me do I cry, Leon, when I see my wife with pants on.
Do you cry when you see your wife?
That's her, Leon. Emmy and I cry when I see them earrings.
You cry when you see the
That's her, Leon. Emmy and I cry when I see them haircuts.
You cry when you see the haircut?
No, sir. So what happened with me?
And to the others he said in mine hearing.
In your hearing.
Go ye after him through the city.
Go right after the man that putting the mark on him. For what reason?
And smite.
And do what?
Smite.
And what happened?
Let not your eye spare.
And what else?
Neither have ye pity.
The folks he talking about killing, is the folk that been watching it, it ain't bother them. Y'all know what's amazing when these folk pulled out here when I cut down on them folk? It was me trying to break up their home, wasn't it? Why folks ain't looking at this man just told him to look at what's been going on in him? Now he's telling him, now I got a problem with the people who've been watching this garbage. I got a problem with the people who ain't got no problem with it. They ain't talking about that, though, do they? They don't want to talk about that, do they, Andre? Who he talking about killing? He said, I want you to go mark the folks now who look at this junk and say, I ain't going along with this junk. This junk make me sick. It don't make you sick. Roll over, let me get on top of you, or you get on top of me. It don't even bother me. It don't even bother me you don't feel God. What is wrong with us? Have we become so mad with sex and trying to look good in these people's face that to feel God? God looked at, I got a problem with the people, this don't bother. Come on, son.
Slay utterly old and young.
What else, son?
Both maids
and who else?
And little children and women.
So y'all sister, you good with your husband too, doing things out contrary. Kill up too. He said, get the heifer. I put heifer in there for you. Come on, son.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
He said, don't kill the one who sat around, they got a problem with it. Because I got a problem with it. I got a problem. I preach this to save people.
Amen.
We here because we said we want to be saved. What more would we want but for our family to be in the same condition? I can't sit up and watch you go opposite in my face and ain't even got a problem. That's why he said put a mark on the men that side. The men that look at this and cry because all this abomination. The men that got problem with this stuff. But y'all ain't got no problem. Where your mark? I know where your mark at. You already got it. 666. You'll take that one. You'll take your 3 6s. You want to take God's mark. He said, I don't have a problem with it. In my home? Come on, son.
And begin at my sanctuary.
You know what Peter told y'all? Judgment must begin where?
House of God.
I wonder where Peter could have got that from, Dave.
Right here.
Probably one of them private interpretation places. Where's he going to start at? If he going to kill people that don't have a problem with it, where the first place to start at?
At home.
Won't you start at your own house? Let's get it right here. Let's get those people that come and sit here and they ain't got a problem with it. If we going to kill anybody, he said kill them first. This over y'all here, ain't it? I took a lot of bulk of the blame when people pulled out their homes and looked like I was breaking them up and causing these problems. But you don't even realize I tried to save your life. Because when God come back here, you do understand he going to have a problem with you because you ain't got no problem with stuff that's going on. He done told you this shouldn't be going on. You should have a problem with this. Now, what you do at your own house, that be your problem. But if you're going to say, Joseph said, add for me and now, my kids get gone, they go somewhere else, they can do what they want to do. But long as Alexandra lived out, she would not own no pants, she ain't finna own no short, she ain't finna cut no hair, she ain't finna put no earring. Now I'm going to beat the maggot food brakes off of her. Bryson, I was going to do what I tell them. They better not be smoking, drinking in my house. I will beat the brakes off of them. Now, when they get their own house, that's where it's best place for them to do it. And you know what I'm going to look for? Don't you ever worry about me coming to your house either. Because that's your house. When you get it and you put it, you keep it over there. It best don't be coming to my house with you. Stay at your house, and I won't visit you, and I'd like for you to stay away from mine. Listen, we got to take a stance.
Amen.
That ain't hating them. Take a stance for something. Quit bowing down for some doing twat. What's wrong with y'all niggas? Amen. Hey, man, look, I'm not finna keep sitting here laying with you and you going contrary to my word.
Amen.
Sit up and I can't even tell you nothing. That's crazy. We're supposed to be men.
Amen.
I can't even govern my house. Pick me that 1 Peter right quick. 1 Timothy 3:1. I should have been let y'all go. Zach ran it over first, so blame Zach. I kept tapping, tapping. Andre back there laughing when you drink. Huh? He know he got that emotional, that overlooked me like I said, that joker just going on anyway, ain't it? He must think he Henry Earl up there talking so long. Listen to what he told right here. This is 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. Listen to the book.
This is a true saying.
This is a flat lie.
A true saying.
You better believe it's a true saying. Talk to me, son.
If a man desires the office of a
bishop is an overseer. Y'all hear me? That's an overseer. That's a pastor. Overseer. What he desires, son?
A good work.
What happened, son?
A bishop then must be blameless.
Tell him what else, son?
The husband of one wife.
What else happened, son?
Vigilant.
Sober.
Of good behavior.
What else, son?
Given to hospitality.
Come on, son.
Apt to teach.
What got the ability to teach? What else, son?
Not given to wine.
Listen, son.
No striker.
What else?
Not greedy of filthy lucre.
Listen.
But patient.
And what else?
Not a brawler.
Listen.
Not covetous.
Come on.
One that ruleth well his own house.
One that does what?
Ruleth well his own house.
Talk to me, son.
Having his children in subjection with all gravity.
You know mine is gravity. I can show you my subjection with all gravity. When I hit them niggas, they go straight to the ground. Gravity start working. I put them with straight gravity. When I hit them, they're not going to defy gravity. Pop! Poof! Gravity pull them to the ground. I ground them. I ground them like them playing field. Play with it. Man, y'all know y'all ain't too old. I'll snap and hit you, don't you? They don't play that stuff, man. They ain't never big enough. Now I tell them, I said, if I go get my gun, start running. Just start running. Don't be standing around talking about what he going to get. I said, I'm going to get my gun. You need to be running. I'll be out there pulling. I ain't going to be wasting no bullet all in no neighborhood either. I got scope. I'll lay them joker down. They think Al-Qaeda is in the neighborhood. I got time to play with they kids. I ain't got time to play with no kids, man. We got this 2 ways we can work it. You going to do it my way, you going to get out of here. I ain't got to. One time, brother, I got to tell come on, dead. We not finna play. I don't play with no kid. I ain't never in my life. I drank and smoked. A lot of stuff crossed my mind. Not while Henry Gray was in the room. Not while he was in the room. It wasn't happening, wasn't thinking. Never. I ain't slipped and cussed him. Oh, my mom. How about I hit you? Raise my hand like I'm going to hit you? Never. And I am going to keep the same tradition. And I expect y'all get y'all kid, pass the tradition down. Better to lay them out and kill them. Better. I ain't got time to let these folks do what they want. He killed their child. It's best I kill mine before they kill me. It's best if anybody die, it's best it be you. You a child. Listen what he told you.
For if a man.
If a who?
Man.
If a who?
Man.
Got to be a man. Tell him, son.
Know not how to rule his own house. How shall he take care of the synagogue of God?
That's why he want to go ahead and kill them leaders. Because you know he looked at, you let that junk go on in him, because that junk going in your house. That's what he got a problem with. He's going to put a man under oversee. I'm supposed to be watching out. Y'all brothers, any preacher be man, where I tell they got to come from? Right. If y'all can't even see in your house, how you going to see what's going on in him? He looked at, if you can't even maintain your little house, how you going to look out over these people? We in bad shape. Now you tell me pants and earrings and jewelry, all that can go on in him. How it can go on in my house? That's what he looked at. If you can't take care of your little house, how you going to oversee this? We in bad shape. First place this stuff started, it started in y'all homes. I tell y'all single brother, for y'all get married, don't get nothing you can't do nothing with. Don't get nothing you can't do nothing with. I like a spirited woman. I got me a spirited woman. I ground her. She don't play that stuff. I evict her behind. One of them gonna lead her. No. We ain't finna be you hear me and your mama now arguing? But, you know, they ain't going to be 1 2 ways. Either I'm gonna leave or you gonna leave. We're not finna have this here. We're not finna have that. I'm your pastor and your husband. This not gonna happen here. She'll tell you, your behind gone. And I'm gonna do just like he told Ezekiel. Go dig through the wall and see the abomination going in there. You'll see why I'm going to fall from my house. We're not going to have it. I got to be able to run my house. Y'all think, how many of y'all think y'all finna jump up my face to tell me what all you finna be doing? How you finna take over? I'm going to tell them to go get my gun. You better be running when I get back. I can't let y'all take this over. I ain't going to let nobody take over my home. They can't do that. He said, the good man, I know which wife to think. I know what time my kids get home. I can't suffer my house to get broken up. I know my wife, we can't have that in here, baby. It can't go in here. What's wrong with us? That's why stuff don't change here, because too much junk going on in the home. Put your feet down and be a man. That's crazy. I ain't never seen so much stuff in my life. I just ain't seen it. I can't do it. I know Brother Damon, he told you can be with your wife, can't you? And he said, Pat, it hurt. I love my kid. Every time I see him, he said, tell me they love me. He said, I go see my wife. You don't mind me saying that? He said, go see his wife. So I won't even stay there. So I stay at the hotel. He said, I ain't even fooling with her. He said, I just look at her. She ain't got no mind to do it. He said, I love for her to go that way. He said, man, they break my kids. I want to be there with my kids. I want to be with my wife. I love my wife. But you got to take a stand. Because you know what? If you stay there with her, and you can do it, and there's a lot of, you ask some of these other things they're doing, they'll tell you, well, you don't know how God can use you. In there with her, and you keep talking, and that stuff still keep going on, they're paying you no attention, man. They do much as a child going to tell me, pay me attention, I ain't whooping them, tell them to stop doing something. What's going to make them stop? What's going to make them stop? Me talking? Somewhere or another, I got to break it. That's what God looked at. So you don't listen when I talk. So God looked at the best way to do it, I'm going to have to break it. I'll break it, you'll start listening when I talk then, won't you? They understand it better. You look at, we can't be here like this. We're going to do it God's way. I don't even want to put myself, I don't want to get to hating you. Don't be no way and hate nobody. Because I know this is me. Everybody do. I want to hate them. Come just sit here and watch it. It's going to grieve me. I'm going to be hating you. And it ain't going to be no good. I'm going to wind up going to hell with you. If anybody go to hell, it be you. Let me be at peace and do what God told me to do. Y'all got to take a stance. Quick, compromise. Where you looking? Where this man going to come back? He's come back and you ain't going to get no mark when you go along with this junk. What mark you going to put on you say here you support this junk? That junk ought to break your heart to see them doing wrong. Don't even bother you. That's why I'm going to get in. That's why you're going to be on the outside. He done told you you're going to be outside dogs, sorcerer, homemonger, everything that. Love it.
Make it alive.
You love that stuff. Why in the world are they going to let you in? He's talking about going to kill these folks. He said, kill these people that say here this stuff don't bother them. He said these people going to be on the outside. How you going to get in? If you love God, you love God's ways. You love God's ways. You support God's ways. I ain't going to say support no doing wrong. Put your doing feet down. My kids grown in my house. They ain't got no bed in my house. They grown. Because grown folk don't want to do what they want to do. And this stuff I don't have. Grown folk will bring some beer, liquor, put in my refrigerator. I don't drink. You ain't grown. I'm grown. Grown people need their own place then. Grown people may around bring pants and hang them in my closet. I don't go along with no woman wearing pants. I'm grown. Grown folk need their own place. You can wear pants at your own place. You can't wear them here. They tell you were young, you were grown. Grown people need their own place. You grown, you need your own. You don't tell me what to do, I'm grown. I'm glad you told me. You need your own place. Grown folk can do what they want in their own place. You just can't do it here. Y'all all right? Now, y'all a little sad, ain't it? I'm good what I told y'all. Y'all better take this stuff to heart. This y'all soul. This don't bother y'all that these folks saying these folks ran their mouth. I ain't even know so many folks hypocrites hitting one another. What you gonna do? I ain't gonna do it. I hope them niggas burn in hell. What they doing consult no another member for? These members ain't no watchmen. I'm your watchman. What I'm going to tell you something wrong, I can back up when I'm preaching with the book. Explain me how God left his house where he didn't go along with abomination and he told you to stay in yours. Explain that to me. Explain to me how God going to come back and he going to kill everybody who ain't got a problem with these abominations and he ain't going to kill you. Explain that to me. I'm kind of on the dumb, ignorant side. That makes no sense. Nobody don't want to trust that. Well, the elephant rise up. Somebody else start talking. Once queen of the vagina start opening up, somebody else start talking. But once hell open up, God talking.
That's right.
Once hell open up now, God talking.
That's right.
Y'all hear me? Go ahead and let it go and rise on up. Go and get your balloon. Go on be queen of the vaginas. But when God open hell up, you'll hear him. Come on, let's get ready to go. Give the Lord a hand clap. I can help y'all out.